Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are Young and Junban. We'll deliver the presentation about Kimchi-making and sharing kimchi. It was several months ago. I traveled across Victoria in Canada. Many days of the trip made me sick of Western food. To have a lunch, I was on the way to a downtown by bus. An old lady came up to me and said, 한국인이세요? In English, are you Korean? Oh, yes, I am. I'm so glad to see you. Out of happiness, we talked and shared our stories. Seconds later, as I was about to take off the bus, she suddenly grabbed my hand, saying, please take this jar, just take it. What is this? I was suspicious on the jar. Can you guess what was it? It turned out a jar of kimchi, the spicy Korean fermented vegetable dish. I was deeply touched and moved by her warm-hearted mind. And I enjoyed the kimchi with the hamburger. Her generosity is regarded as Jong spirit in Korean language. Jong is a feeling of affection, caring, strong ties that advance to interpersonal relationship. This spirit has been deeply rooted inside the Korean heart. Koreans have practiced Jong to our neighbors for a long time. The prime example is Kimjang. Kimjang is a process of making and sharing a large quantity of kimchi. The authentic culture has been dated back to Korea dynasty. During that period, people always made sufficient kimchi. They made it not only for sustaining their lives in the long winter, but for carrying their neighbors in need. They collectively produced and distributed the kimchi. This traditional culture has passed down from generation to generation over 800 years. For the better understanding of making kimchi, I will describe it as follows. As the temperature falls slowly down in late autumn, one family is about to make kimchi. Preparing kimchi is demanding and massive project. Relatives and even neighbors voluntarily join in kimjang to relieve the burden of the family. They take out the formidable work of kimjang, helping out each other. All people gather to cut napa cabbages or bachu, wash them, put salt to the cabbages, and begin the fermentation process. To make a mix of seasoning, people chop the vegetables such as green onions and radishes, and combine paste and chop the vegetables. They apply it to a layer of cabbage. The family hands out kimchi with relatives, neighbors, and even the elderly living alone in the area. Sharing kimchi allows Koreans to practice jong, a sense of love and affection to their neighbors. Now, showing jong spirit through kimjang is not confined to a village unit. Many companies and organizations hold kimjang festivals at the end of the year. Hundreds of thousands of people willingly gather together, putting forth efforts and time on the festivals. The participants donate kimchi to underprivileged people throughout the country. This custom of kimjang reminds people of Jong, giving a helping hand for disadvantaged. In December 2013, UNESCO included kimjang culture on its intangible cultural heritage of humanity, noting that the culture had greatly contributed to the development of Korean Jong spirit. Though it is world cultural heritage, we can do kimjang, we can hand over this heritage to our offspring. We all of us can give kimchi, we all of us can give Jong spirit. Kimjang culture is not only about making and sharing kimchi. It is truly about sharing, affection, and caring. Thank you all so much.